I think we're good now with the microphone. Yeah, I think we're good now with the microphone. Hold on a second. Okay, copy. I'm so sorry. I was like, what is happening here? I got to delete the other stream and I got to repost this one. Like, I said, I don't know what is going on. And it was with the microphone. So that was new for me. My apologies. Wanted to test this out and do this a little bit differently because of how there we go. I can hear myself now. How the algorithm has been sort of like doing me a little dirty lately. So I'm trying to, I was doing the posts like this to be like, hey, let's try and see if this is something that's a little bit better. Hold on here. Sorry, the live ended abruptly. Let's redo. Okay, hard. And then hold on, we gotta get this to hit that like button, please. I will totally give like the full bet here. Had to restart the live. Here you go. Join me. I'm so sorry. I am so mad at myself. This has been run like crazy day. Like live now. Oh my gosh, this is so tacky. This is not how I normally operate. Y'all know I'm way better than this. Ow. This is what happens when you don't go to StreamYard today. This is a shame. Okay, we're gonna pin that. And then where did everybody comment? Okay, this one. Sorry. Post the link here. New link. Join the live. Okay. One more, y'all. We have to go to Instagram. We have to fix things. We're fixing stuff. Oh my God, we're fixing things. Okay, one more. Hurry up, Matt. Screaming. Okay. Screaming. One more. Okay. This has been a really crazy day, y'all. Click here. Click here. New stream. Exclamation point. Okay, boom. Okay, boom. And we're done. I'm so sorry. Hey, everybody, it is your boy, Matty Rants. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I have not used YouTube as a platform for live streaming in a very long time. And like even how the camera position is, this is not for me. I miss StreamYard. Just a little bit. But no, today I'm going to get on here and we're going to talk to you for an hour. I know I talked about Baldur's Gate 3. I also talked about so many things, but to be honest with you, a lot happened after the live that took place for the House of Villains. I had a friend of mine who really needed me to help him crash somewhere real quick, and I was able to assist him because I got a futon over here, and we had a very long night of talking. It's been a very good, very good conversation. But they needed a good friend with them, and I was there to help, and I'm glad I was. And at the same time, I had to host game night yesterday, and then this morning the time change happened with daylight savings, and I'm not good because my body is still stuck an hour like in advance. I'm like, oh my God, we lost this hour. Too much right now. Too much right now, but I have this trip coming up tomorrow. I wanted to go live. I wanted to talk to you about the trip and what I got going so far and what plans are about to happen for me when I get to LA, as well as like just check in with everybody. And guess what else too? Because we're doing this on YouTube, we can start a Q&A. I was like, oh my God, I could do a Q&A here. We can do polls. Okay, we're going to do the first poll. And I'm doing this as for ice cream flavors. Yeah, fun stuff today, kids. I was like, oh my gosh, we get to do things today. So listen, I want the poll, vanilla or chocolate? It's ice cream, it's frozen yogurt, it smells around the house. Is it chocolate or vanilla? I want to see this today. Listen, do me a favor. You see one of my babies, one of my loves, one of the people who I really am happy is to be a part of my moderators on my channel, and Roy Good. They've been so kind and generous with the live chats. You already know, with, of course, doing the timestamps for all the shows that I'm covering, as well as, really just being there for the channel, as well as Crystal, if you see her in the chat as well. Chi If y'all see Chi Chi in the chat, go ahead and give Chi Chi that hi. Chi Chi, when I come back to LA, we're gonna talk about what we talked about, okay? I think I prayed on it and I feel good about it because you've been with me for some time here. So, but I feel like we need to get on the phone and have a conversation before I just do it text wise with you. So me and you are gonna talk about this today. But I'm very happy to know that I have a deep family with my YouTube community. And I even had that lesson taught to me today currently out here in Houston when I don't realize who's always watching me and who's always listening and all that kind of good stuff. But um, I'm always appreciative of every single one of you for being here today. So we're going to take some polls and we're going to also relate to a couple of the TV shows that are happening right now while we're talking about what's going to happen in LA today and having a really nice, good time, a good chat, a good live today. We're going to get into House of Villains. I'm going to sort of go down the reality sphere. I'm going to ask y'all who you think is the real HBIC of reality TV. We'll take a poll in the chat, see who wins that. Right now, vanilla is taking over 56%, 44% for chocolate. Cereal? Wow, that's interesting. I actually like vanilla too, but I'm more of a vanilla bean. Like if I'm going to do vanilla, it needs to have the bean. It's got to be a little extra, something different. It needs to have a little richer quality for me. And so I will be over here promoting myself today. You know, they used to call me the panhandler of YouTube, and I guess I'm putting back on them pants. But DW, thank you so very much, 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 much. It's certainly appreciated for this trip to LA tomorrow, very, very early in the morning, a 3 a.m. flight. I appreciate the tip you put on PayPal for support to the LA trip. I appreciate that down. I have an idea for the outfit. And I'm going to share it with you. I'm going to share my idea for the outfit. You light are not my friend. It's been a long day and I look like it. So we're going to change this lighting real quick. Yes. Actually, yeah, let's keep her. She's kind of cute. Hold on. Let me do the overhead lighting. Hold on. Like, let's get a little mood going here. A little mood action. What should the overhead lighting be? Matty makes decisions on this live. That's not it. I don't know if that helps. That's too green. Pink? No. That's like super blue. This one's a little clearer. Actually, I kind of like the green better. And you, let's see here, the rainbow bright sun giving me. There we go. Ah. We're in the forest. I'm just playing. We're in the forest. No, that's funny. We're going to wrap the poll up now. I think we kind of got all the answers we can. 57% for 37 votes. 38. Yeah, it's still going up for vanilla. Y'all are in the vanilla girls. Y'all, the vanilla girls from the front. Set back. I know you're feeling that. Put one hand up. Can you repeat that? Can you believe that Canada's Drag Race is about to start? I said, okay, we have a lot to look forward to on the channel. I'm also a bit tired, but like, we need to talk about some Dragula stuff. We can talk about some Candace Drag Race. We can talk about a lot to look forward to here. So many things. I see 29 likes and there are 56 people in the room, and that is not okay. There should be 56 likes from the 56 people who are here. Hit that like button if you could for me, please. If you can, drop a tip in the little tip jar. You see I have it pinned with Embroica. That's the PayPal. That's the Cash App. That's the Venmo. PayPal.me/MattyRants. Cash App.SimonRants. Venmo MattyRants. Any and all of those is super appreciated and super necessary for this trip to make sure not only do I get to my destination, but I also get back home to my child who is going to have his first 24 hours away from his dad. And I'm really feeling guilty about that. Luckily, I do have somebody that's going to stop by in the middle of the day and double check to see if that Mamu is okay. He's gonna stop on by, double check he's okay, make sure the water is still full and that the food hasn't been knocked over or anything crazy like that. So Mamu will not be completely by himself. He will have just a few moments of not being there. But I'm kind of like debating on after this trip getting a camera and like a microphone or something so that way whenever I am gone he can hear me because like my baby, like y'all don't know, I'm getting emotional talking about that cat man, but like He's turning 1 year old on the 18th, and I'm like so happy because I'm like, I was just telling my friend the other day, I have like this trauma from whenever we had like this really bad situation. We lost everything and we had to like move out of our home, and it was all very abrupt. And like us as kids, I was like 12, 13 at the time. Like it was a lot to take in, and I didn't know what was going on. And one of the things that had to be given up was my cat. And I went through so much hell to get that cat. My whole family hated cats, except for my mom and me. But like I had to go through hell to get it, and they just gave it away, and it like ruined me a bit when it came to animals. Like dogs were different. Yeah, Dukes. I named him Dukes from Dukes of Hazzard because my cat was a nut job. And I say that wholeheartedly because if you have an orange tabby, you know what I'm talking about. And he was an orange striped tabby. He was nutso. And I got him from the mall, which was not a good decision. I'm not saying that you shouldn't get any animals, everybody who's listening to this live chat right now, but there is something about going to the ASPCA or to some sort of place that actually adopts out animals. And for me, it was the ASPCA out here in Houston, where I wanted to make sure I got some. I don't know how long they're going to be there, if you know what I'm talking about, and as well as like look for some animal that you feel nobody has been looking at. And of course, everyone talks about black cats not being like the ones that people want, which I think is crazy because black cats are super friendly. Mine is a perfect example of that. Um, but I ended up, getting him, and he was the last cat I saw. I can never forget the story. Like, I swear, I went through the whole list of animals. I saw two that I liked. I almost ended up getting a gray and white, like, mixture, like this weird looking cat, but he was cute. And then there was a calico that I liked. And then there was an older black cat I was thinking about, but the lady was like, I don't know if you want her. I was like, why you say that? Well, she's been here for a while and she's not going anywhere, but mom was grumpy all the time. And then I got to that last one, and it was Mamu. His name was James. I was like, what is that? I was like, James? I asked her, I said, that's the name you gave him, James. I said, you only one syllable? That's it. You don't look like no damn James. I immediately said, like, he does not look like a James at all. I kind of like this mood lighting right now. Don't you? Isn't the blue giving? It's like a little cool room. Like if we had some music going. Now, if I was on StreamYard, I'd have that little music playing in the background. But it's giving like a nice warm giving. But yeah, yeah. I said I had to have him. I remember I sat down. Y'all saw the video, but ooh, there will be a special Mamu Chan happy first birthday edited video I'm gonna do because I've been doing a lot of videos. I've been taking a lot of videos and pictures of him, and I'm gonna put together a special like 10-minute video describing my adventure of being a pet parent for the last since I got him in May. I got him around my mom's birthday. I'm getting emotional. I got him around my mom's birthday, and then now it's his birthday coming up. Like so, I adopted him on my mom's birthday, and now it's his birthday on the 18th. So yeah, he's a very special one, and even my friend can see that now. He's like, "Oh, Matt," now because he watches. Hi, he's a watcher of my channel too, but he's like, "Oh, so now I get the Mamu-chan experience." I'm like, that's Mamu. Okay, he is a lover, but he's also like, I don't know who you are. Ooh, y'all. I let the vanilla chocolate argument go. We're 51-49. We're gonna end it there. I'm gonna let vanilla win. But thanks for tuning in. It's your boy Matty Rants. This is a light conversation of all sorts of proportions over this trip I'm about to take to Los Angeles for my, I guess, it is my first premiere party ever that I've been invited to. It's for a really awesome show called Sissy That Psych, where I'm so excited to celebrate these gentle queers that are going to be holding conversations and breaking down episodes of Drag Race from a mental health perspective, especially with the arguments that take place. I've known these gentlemen for a little bit of time, some through social media, but more so when I lived in LA, I got to actually like say hello and always see them out and about. So I'm really happy that they invited me to this event. And so tomorrow I'm going to be going there, and guess what? Remember how y'all were like, okay. I will be wearing heels for this event. Yes. Yes. Yeah. No, I'm not. Now, am I going to be piece of cake for this event? No. I won't be pizza for this event. I'm not going to be pizza. However, and I'm going to show you the outfit I've put together. And I've already ran this through a couple of people. So, like, here we go, right? Okay, hold on. We got some tippy poos. We got to give some love. We got to give some love because it does go a long, long way. Turn it around, pick it up and say a little bit of boom, boom, boom. Sorry. I was like, wait a minute. We got it. We got the beat. Anna. Oh, Anna. How you doing, baby? We talk all the time on Twitter. X. Much love to you, Matty, and I hope this helps for your trip. Thank you. It really does, Anna. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you. Hey, Anna, how you doing, baby? You always hit me up on my Twitter inbox, and whenever I see your face, I'm like, well, let me talk to her. Thank you, baby. Chi Chi. I see you, Chi Chi. Shaking that. Thank you for the tippy poo on Cash app, my love. Okay, I see you gave it. I got you. I got you, sister. We gonna talk. Thank you so much, baby. And then also one of my loves out there, Crash. You know, I love you down, baby. Blessings and success for your LA trip. Thank you so very much. Y'all have been very generous to me here. So let's continue to. I also have a cameo request tonight, and I'm gonna say your name, but like I know the person who we're about to talk about in this request isn't gonna know it because they don't watch my shit, but you do. Adrian, prepare yourself because I've been thinking about your request for like the last day and a half, and I know exactly what I want to say to you. So if you're watching this now, we're gonna have a nice 3 minutes, maybe a 5 minute video. I promise you for my cameo, because I'm like, I think I have a couple of things I want to tell you to get your spirits back up that you may need to hear, but more so if it's what you're looking for, I think I got it. So I got you, boo. I wanted to take time. I'm glad you gave me a little extra time because sometimes when they do a 24-hour request on Cameo, I'm like, okay, this isn't going to give me time to like think about this, but I'm still able to, you know me. I talk. I got you. I got you. But like with this, I'm like, okay, this is different. This is different. I want to make sure you hear me and you receive my words because I hate when people do cameos and they're all fake and shit. And I'm like, baby, but this is a paid request to get personal. Get personal. That's the job. Let's do another poll, shall we? Ooh. Ooh. This is going to be messy. It is. Ooh. Ooh, this is going to be messy. Oh, okay. How do I do this? Okay, we're gonna do it like this. This is gonna be a little rude, but I want you to just hear me out. Just hear me out. Just hear me out, okay? I don't want y'all to take this in the wrong way, but I want to be a little messy today. Okay, and I just want to see how you feel. But at the same time, I love all of these people. So please don't send anyone hate today. I'm not able to post the disclaimer. So just know, don't do it. Actually, hold on. I have to make this more realistic as far as like track record goes. Uh-oh, I kind of gave it away. Oh, wait, I have to get rid of one. Can I just get rid of them? Yeah, let me get rid of them because they're not really in any trouble based off of what I see. Actually, no, include their name. Who should go home next on RuPaul's Drag Race UK? Kate Butch, Tamara Thomas, Carmel, or Dee Licious? Let me explain the reason why I'm giving you this poll and why I gave you these 4 people. Because they only let me do 4 people. But in reality, Dee Licious and Kate Butch are up there for track record only. Not one has a single badge. Dee Licious has lip synced twice. Kate has been low or consistently safe. Carmel has had a very interesting journey of up and down. I'm rooting for Carmel, but I want to hear what y'all have to say. And then I put Tamara in there only because let's say the love, the I'm infectious behavior, you know, how RuPaul is with some people, it fades away and they start to see something else. I'm not saying I see that. I like Tamara, but also I needed a fourth option. And I don't feel like, and this is for edit purposes, I don't think they're going to have Michael be put in a position to possibly go home. Same thing goes for Ginger Johnson at this point with 3 wins. Like that would be madness for them to have done so well. And then within the next episode, an Aura Mayari happens where you thought you were that girl and then boom, you go home. So I'm seeing a lot of Dee Licious, 64% for Dee Licious, 21% for Caramel, 15% for Kate Butch, and 4% for Tamara Thomas. Who's the Tamara? I hate, I'm just kidding. Who's the Tamara hater in here? I'm playing. I'm playing. I would like to see. Let's see some of these comments here. Crash, my vote is impartial as possible. I love this queen, but I think it's their time. Chi-Chi, it's a hard call. Tamara's doing exactly how Ruth says to do. Know who you are and bring it to every challenge. I do think that's true. Tamara has fallen into the good favor, I think, when it comes to being a part of a reality TV show, and the main host of the show has grown to fully be invested in you as a person and your character. And Tamara is very smart because she clocked it, and she also is now, it's almost engaged her in that confidence of, she fucking lives for me. Oh, bitch. So, okay, wait a minute, but let me not overthink this, because what if she doesn't like me? But just be myself. Just be myself, because I am that girl. And Tamara's confidence, as you know from us knowing that when she was younger, she got to compete in drag and do well. It was already set. Like you got that confidence early. Not a lot of us in the queer community get that early. We have to like build that confidence. So if Tamara plays her cards right, and I even will say this today, I think it is very possible for her to win this season. But I also have a feeling that Ginger Johnson is right there, and Rue has fallen in love with some Gingy. And I think that's gonna really. I'm just saying that I think Tamara and Ginger have the highest possibilities, and I'm waiting to see if they give Michael Maruli that edit of coming back up, like the one, like you know how it was with Cheddar a little bit, where it was like, okay, what's going on here? That's a baddie. We ain't giving that baby no wins, and then all of a sudden it was like, phew, right through the door. Came in, baby. I'm still rooting for Carmel too. I love me some Cara. Y'all know I'm always gonna root for my sisters. Always. They ain't never gonna change. Ever. At the same time, I'm seeing her vocalize the confidence, but then the execution sometimes isn't there fully. And then when she's hit, it hurts. It's not just a it's a ooh, that's a main artery, sister. We gotta get you to the hospital. It's not a clean shot. Like we can be okay today. No, you gonna need to stitch this up. Listen, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Do yourself a favor, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. It's a live show today. There are some ads that are going to play shortly for some of you. If you do not want to go through those ads, go through them, because help this channel. Help this channel today. Yes, it's a new series. For one, I told myself that I always, sometimes we like to talk and I want to get personal with y'all on some levels, but I want to do that in its own section. You know what I mean? So that way I can focus on the reviews, not integrate too much into it to where I'm talking for 2 billion years in a row, and then actually just dedicate like a day, like randomly every other Sunday, to be like, what's going on? What you cooking? How you doing? Let's talk. Let's give each other hugs. Like all that kind of stuff. So I think that seems a bit more appropriate and better than me, doing other stuff. So yeah. Show. I love you too, K-Boy. I love all of y'all. Listen, don't let the threads fool you. I was having a conversation today with a friend of mine, and I was like, I hate that people really think I'm like this malicious, nasty, evil person that I'm really not. I'm really not. Now I can be that girl, but I really don't want to at the end of the day, and I hate even like pissing somebody off for no apparent reason. I hate that. It's the Libra in me that needs to like have people like me. For those of you who are Libras, yes, I know. We like everybody to like us. We don't want anybody to be mad at us. We hate conflict, even though we're the best at it. Listen, House of Milan. Hey, baby, how you doing? Today is my daughter's 16th birthday. Happy birthday to your baby girl. Come on, 16. Sweet 16. I was so happy when I turned 16 because I could drive. Ooh, I could drive. Listen, we're going to let this poll go on for 4 more minutes. I'm going to get 10-minute polls going on here. And then we're going to go to Dragula. I'm going to ask some questions. Ooh, and then we're going to get even more messier because I'm going to be like, we're going to do a what was the best show from the Drag Race franchises this season. Like we're going to do like, of course, season 15. We got to talk about Philippines. We're going to do like, oh, perfect. Let's do polls. And then we'll finally get like a top 2 because there's been a lot of Drag Race that's happened. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Let me go to the Cetera Sides page because they always have the ones posted up for this. Yes. We'll be doing this often with like, of course, what is that? The word of it there, and all that kind of stuff. What am I saying? Oh, y'all don't know. It's just been a day. It really has been. It's been a good day. I'm really happy to spend some time with one of my friends who I've been wanting to spend time with for such a long time. But it's also just been a day in itself because I have been going through so much anxiety about this trip and me not wanting to be in my head about the entire experience, but totally getting in my head about it. And I want to just get out of it. And, I have a lot of my friends that are just like, Matt, come on, like you got this, like you're good to go. And I'm just like, yeah, I know, but I just wanted to have a good time. And I want to like make sure that everyone at this function knows I'm having a good time. Because sometimes people read my face like, oh, is he feeling like, no, I'm loving everything. Everything's wonderful. Please stop. Oh, goodness. But yeah, I just, I don't know. Been in my head a lot lately. Therapy's been wonderful, but also, like I told you, the working out, the losing of 13 pounds, that was a big deal for me. Big deal for me. So let me show you, because the poll's almost over with before we get to the next one. I'm getting my answers up for our next question. Let me show you what I'm debating on wearing. And I possibly, if I can find a top that is like the cheapest of the cheap, because I was talking to one of my friends, like, bitch, Santee Alley. I'm like, this is true. So remember how I wore that top for Pisa? Okay, so I'm debating, because at first I was going to just do this like regular look or whatever. And I was like, this is sissy, that's psych. This is a whole event for the us, the queers, the gays, the full on that, and then some, and then of course celebrating these babies. I said, now how am I not going to show up in something so feminine? I was like, how am I going to roll on up and not get so feminine? I was like, I want to give this. So like, I was like, So I'm taking the top that I wore as piece of cake. I'm taking that same top, the John Paul Gaultier knockoff number, whatever, right? And so we're going to put that on top. There is a little hole in the side, but I'm going to just stitch it up when I get to my friend's house. And then I'm going to be the waist, the honey, the girl is going to be Gertin, because we're going to have to give a pull in, because I want to give a pull. I want to give a pull. I want to give a pull. A little seal. That I need it to sound like that. It's not like pull, no, it's okay. And it's going to be intentional. Like I purposely want that waist trainer to be visible. Not waist trainer, but the girdle to be completely visible. Like that's the idea. Is I'm wearing this very mesh tight fitting, like you can see through my nipples the whole bit. But underneath is like the corset, little, waist trainer moment. I want that full idea of the androgyny in the mixture of it being somewhat exposed, but like intentionally, like very, like I want to show you my undergarments, but like not what it's expected, right? And then the jeans that I'm going to wear with it, because yes, my concept this morning was I'm Jenna Lyons, but with a bent wrist and a penis. For those of you who watch the New Housewives of New York City, I said reunion show, Jenna Lyons, bent wrist but with a penis. Like that was where my mind was at. I was like, oh my God, I want to give because I actually kind of lived for her wearing jeans to a reunion show for Housewives and giving you this bare top moment situation. I kind of live for that. I was like, she don't really care. And I bet you it's still giving. So it's literally giving. So I'm like, okay, that's what I want to do. I want to give that. I want to be almost like I'm in the genie empire. So we're gonna do that with these jeans, and when I tell you these babies are painted on, when I put them on, the ass is gonna be plump, the thighs are gonna be thick, everything's gonna be puss, okay? And then I'm wearing these heels to go with it. I'm putting jeans over it or whatever, and so I'm gonna be in a pump. And I'm kind of excited because I have not done my like boy like femboy like androgyny moment yet. Like I've had moments of dipping into it like on camera, but like going to an event and like fully giving this today. So that's why I'm like freaking out a little bit because this is gonna be the first time I just like pushed myself to that. And I'm so happy I got some people that are gonna be there. And for the hair, you know, we're just gonna like get a nice, nasty sort of like swoosh over moment. The hair is gonna be like fully like boomed over, you know, the full bit. And then I'm gonna try to get some, if I can find some like clips to like put on the sides here that it's gonna be flipped over. So like, yeah, and just a big little moment like that. And so, yeah. And I'm looking for accessories when I get to LA. So I'm gonna go to, if I go to Santee, I'm gonna go like, you know, the bullshit ass jewelry place and try to get some. So like, yeah, I'm not trying to look expensive. I'm trying to look like I put an outfit together, if anything. If that makes sense. Like I'm not trying to look like I'm rich. I'm trying to look like I'm poor and I need a job because I'm fucking talented and you hoes can give me a new show on the network because I am that girl. And I'm here to celebrate my sisters getting their own show because we celebrate each other in these households. We don't sit there and go, it should have been me. No, bitch, we at the door with them going, and you deserve. Because when I saw them hosting for the House of Love when it was at DragCon, I was gagged and gooped and also proud. And I'm over there on the side watching them open the show, and I'm over here like, that's right. I'm over here like, that's right. I know those bitches. That was me. I was like, that's right. Those are my friends. Come on. I was so happy to see that. It was such a cute. I'm like, I want, because everybody should win. Well, not everybody, but everybody should win. So that's what I'm doing here. David, you should do Total Femboy and be proud and fabulous. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. Because again, the premiere is Sissy That Psych. So, the Leviathan, I was thinking about the two-stranded twist too with the puff balls. I was thinking about that as well. But the back of my neck, like I don't know, it's a little red rosacea back here. So I don't know if I want the back of my neck to be exposed. I kind of want my hair to be swooped in it. I may still do the two strands and just do like a low, like bun moment to give you that kind of tease, but we'll see. I haven't decided yet, but I'm definitely going to be, it's going to be swoop or it's going to be twisty. And I'm trying to make sure that I actually have some products to use when I get to my friend's house. For the night. So I'm literally, you think it'll be chilly? Yeah, LA is like a high of 75 and like a low of 50. So compared to Houston, yeah, it's gonna be a little chilly. I'll have like a jacket, but it'll only be to like be outside it once I get to the event. Boosh. Bitch, you know I'm sexy. That's literally the song I keep playing in my head to make me like more comfortable with this experience. ITGIRL. You know I am that girl. Psst, can't you? Yes. Let's see here. Do a double puff with the two-strand twist in the front and add a metallic hair clips for the grunge when it. Ooh, I think I have some things I can do for that. That would be really cute. What if I had like the hair clips in on these parts and did like 3 on each side with the clips that came out? That'd be kind of hot. Yeah, I totally told myself because it's them and I want to show my support. I want to get dressed and do it like, you know, I want to go there. Like I want to get out of my own comfort zone into the comfort zone that I want to even be in. So I'm excited for this. But yes, like it's literally going to be a turnaround trip. I kid you not. As a matter of fact, when I get off this live, I'm going to be packing my bag because I'm, you know, doing a carry-on and I'm going to sleep because I have to be up extremely early in the morning and be at the airport very, 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 very early in the morning. And then what's going to happen is when I'm going back home, it's literally going to be the same thing. As a matter of fact, after the event, I more than likely will go back to my friend's apartment, take 1 hour nap, like wake immediately back up, and then go directly and catch an Uber to the airport. Like if I'm lucky and I can get to the train, that's another option. But I think I have to catch the Uber to go there, and I want to be sure that I'm good to go because I'm a little bit nervous about like that whole situation with the Uber situations and all that. And like at least another thing I wanted to do, my friend told me about because he lives right by that taco place that I like love, love, love. Remember the one I always used to go to when I was living up there? He's like, Nat, do you want to get that? I'm like, oh my God, I kind of do, but we can't eat it. Like I have to eat it after. Because if I eat that heavy ass shit before I go into that event, if I got the bubble guts, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Oh my God, I want to go by there so bad. You just do not know. There's a couple places in LA I just really want to stop and just look at and be like, oh, I miss this place. There's a couple of restaurants I just really loved going to, and a few spots I used to love driving by, well, riding by, I should say. Very much that. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. It's only going to be an hour show today because, again, I still got a lot to do over here, and I got to make sure Mamu Chun's good to go. Well, it seems that we all want Dee Delicious to go home next week. I think that's what's going to happen. I don't know. Dee's got to pull something out of her, something. She got to do something. Got to happen. But very much this today. Now, ooh, this is gonna suck. This is gonna be something. Ooh, the girls get mad. Okay, these are the ones that I've already finished. So it only is fair here, and I can't do all of them. I can only do 4 options. So what about this one? Oh, this is gonna be tough. Best Drag Race franchise so far this year. Season 15, Down Under, Philippines, or France. That's a toughie. That's a toughie. That's gonna be a toughie. Adrian. Adrian. Sorry, every time I see that name, I want to say Adrian. Hello, RuPaul. Sylvester Stallone. How you doing, RuPaul? I was in a movie called Rocky, RuPaul. I can do another poll because there's other seasons I can include with Germany I don't have in there. This is Sylvester Stallone. You don't hear my voice? It's Sylvester Stallone. You don't understand me? I'm telling you, I'm Sylvester Stallone. I fought your father. If you've seen Creed, you know the scene I'm talking about. No, I knew your dad. I knew your father. He knew how to beat me and fight me so many times. I don't even understand where he's going. Oh my God, I am an idiot. Okay, where are we at? Okay, well, listen. Season 15, 44%. We've got Drag Race Philippines, 36%. 45 season 15, 30. Whoa, y'all are changing up. 45% season 15, 35% Philippines, 20% France, 0 Down Under. So just so we're clear, Down Under was renewed for a season 4, y'all. Can I vote for Down Under? I want to vote. That's not nice. Hold on. Let me vote for Down Under. I'm gonna come in there and do it. No one else touch it. I need to be the one. Oh, let me be the one, please. Let me do it. Okay, hold on. That's crazy. That is so crazy. I've never seen this before. That's so weird. Like, okay, y'all, I think I have to go live a little bit more often via YouTube because, like, I just noticed an ad before I even went live here, and when I'm on doing my StreamYard, that's not the case. I think did I crack a code, Chi Chi? Did we crack? Should I not say this out loud? Feels like I shouldn't say this out loud. I'm like, wait a minute. Why? Hold, how them ads happen for that? But when I post from StreamYard, y'all be limiting my ads every time. Is that why my numbers go down? Shit. Y'all, thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button if you could for me, please. Drop a super chat if you feel like it. And I really appreciate you for tuning in here today. And thank you so much for the tip of poos. JMCL for some travel money. Thank you so very much, JMCL. I appreciate you. I always see you up in the chat sometimes as well as in the cash apps. And I know the panel really appreciates you too. We talk about it, JMCL. We're always like, dude's like, I'm always happy to see him. But we appreciate you more than you know. So just so you know, we talk about you. It's all love over here. If I ever see you in person, it's a big old hug coming from me, baby. Oh, here we go. I can vote. Here I go. Someone did Down Under before me. You suck. I'm gonna press it though. Let me see what happens. Beep. Is it still 2%? Oh, it's 4% now. Okay. That's so cool. Sorry. Matty's discovering his YouTube channel for the first time. Crash, testing your super chat without StreamYard. Testing. I think it sucks I can't highlight it necessarily. I think that's one of the things I would prefer they need to fix. I think they need to fix that with, maybe I need to do that in the next time they ask me what can be improved with YouTube. Because StreamYard lets you highlight the super chats, which would make the most sense of you doing a super chat. That may be on the surface, y'all. We may need to ask them for that. That also applies to other YouTubers. It's not just about me. Because you can see it in the chat, but it's like, how about on the screen? Right there. That'd be nice. Yeah, that'd be a good thing for feedback. That makes a lot of sense. It's also showing support. It's like you as a content creator want to be like, hey, this is one of our supporters who's showing some love through this app, like, or this, website, like, showcase them. So far, man, Philippines and 51 votes, 41% for season 15, 39% for Philippines, 16% for Drag Race France. There are officially 80 likes in the room and 81 people. We have hit almost that goal. Almost that goal of likes to whose viewing ratio. That would be fun if we get that through here. Looking at my other portion of the chat. Oh, we got 81 up in this piece of the 86. Hold on, we got to match these numbers. Everybody run to the thumbs up. What are we doing? Ooh, who's watching the Goosebumps show? Have you heard of the Goosebumps show? Have you not heard the Goosebumps show? Would you like to talk about the Goosebumps show? 2 minutes for that. The show's not over. The last 2 episodes that are going to be premiering, because it comes out on Fridays on Hulu and Disney Plus. It's Night of the Living Dummy Part 2 and Welcome to Horrorland. I don't know if it's a 10-episode show, which I hope it is, because it seems like they're going to wrap it for the episode 10 marker or whatever. But the fact they did Welcome to Horrorland as the last episode and Night of the Living Dummy Part 2, because the first Night of the Living Dummy was my favorite, but Part 2 was the ultimate book for me and also the ultimate episode of Goosebumps. Because if you remember the book, it was pink. It was like all pink and Slappy sitting on the bed and his head is tilted like this. And all the stuffed animals are looking at him like, oh my God, it's one of my favorite covers ever. That artwork is so amazing. It's kind of cool. It's kind of amazing. Okay, yeah, the show is not scary. It's actually entertaining. It works really kind of, let me think of a show. Supernatural, but not for, do I still say, yeah, Supernatural? It's cool. I wouldn't go in expecting gore and like gross stuff, but I think if you liked reading the Goosebumps books, then you would really enjoy the show. Personally, I think, yeah, I think if you liked reading the books, that's the best way to describe it. Yeah, yeah, I think so. I think that's, if you like the books, you're gonna love it. But they tell it in a different way. It's not like, how the Goosebumps series sort of like did their own anthology with each book having a different cast and it sort of went over whatever, whatever, right? This is different. All the books are intertwined into one story, and it all is revolving around a house and a story around this kid who accidentally, passed in a fire, and he blames the kids that he was supposed to be friends with for it, and it all revolves around Slappy the dummy. But like there's way more to it, because each thing that happens to the kids he's trying to get back at, it all is about, like, it's for the book. Like the Cuckoo Clock of Doom is one episode, and that one was real good. The Haunted Mask, they did a completely different take on it, but it was super cool. Like it was really cool. Auntie. Thank you, Auntie Joyce. I appreciate you for the tippy poo for Premier Monies. Thank you, darling. That it's gonna probably buy the hot dog I get right when I walk out that piece, because when you're on the Hollywood Strip, because the events in Hollywood, there's always the hot dog folks or the gyro. I always feel like isn't it gyro? I feel like I always say that wrong. I know I love it. I know I eat it. I know it's lamb, sometimes beef. Shawarma? Sharpa? It's not looking good for Maddie. It's not looking good. 86 likes, 83 people in the chat. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Hear my echo? Become a part of this Rant Pack family. Drop a tip in my jar if you feel like it. What am I doing? I'm tired. This is me being tired. Help. Okay. Maddie's going to tell you that I did say an hour, but I feel like talking for y'all or to y'all for till 6 o'clock my time. It just makes sense. I'm like, an hour? I don't know. I can never get anything out in an hour. That doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me. So Philippines and USA were tied for a second here, but now it's bumped into USA being the winner so far. So, okay. We'll end it there. We'll keep season 15 being that girl, and Philippines being right there. There were pity votes for Down Under, 3%. And France 16. France was still good though. Let me do the other shows we had this season so far. Let's see here. Start a poll. So, has anyone seen C. Diggy and Alexander Rogers getting their flowers and honestly controlling BravoCon's content lately? Because if C. Diggy wasn't there to ask the right questions in his Jennifer from Basketball Wives tone, and if Alexander Rogers was sitting up there with a drink in his hand doing what he does best, I don't think we'd be getting there. Baby got Kyle mad. I was like, ooh. And for those of you who already know, Alex is my mentor when it comes to the YouTube game. So that's my brother from another mother, as we always say, and we mean it. 92 likes, 92 people in the room. Give yourselves a round of applause. We have matched the numbers. More people in the chat, more likes to be had. If we continued at 100, it really would go there. So, love it, man. 25 letters on my dresser. One of my favorite songs. I got 25 letters on my dresser. Yes, sir. About to get paid. Hey. Listen, Diggy is the only one gathering the girls this weekend. Listen. You got to give it to them. They already know what's up with the Housewives gang. And of course, I'm going to be jumping into that after this Potomac premiere. We're going to be doing live streams talking about Housewives too. So get ready for that. Liam, are you in this chat? Now that's funny. I'm gonna have to repost that, baby. Okay. 95 to 93. We're almost there. We're about to hit it again. That would be so much fun. Okay, so we're going to do Drag Race Germany. Germany. Not we're putting all the shows that were filmed in the same location. Drag Race Mexico. Okay. Drag Race Brazil. Hmm. What else came out? We must do this. Drag Race España. Let them have it. Let them have it. Those options are who was giving the best, the most, the one for this year so far. Season 15 beat Philippines by just a smidgen, and no one gave a fuck about Down Under. And France was that girl, but we had others that were heating it up. I want to hear what y'all got to say. Listen, Germany is eating it up now. If this was at a different time, that wouldn't be a good thing. But luckily, that's not the case today. So we're happy. That's not a Quentin Tarantino movie. He can just rub his foot fetish. And anywho, who said that? Who said that? I would never. It's not my style. I need to put a thumbnail on this. I'll have to do it later. Hold on. Is that other stream still up on my channel? It is. Okay, we had to redo it. Okay, hold on. I have to delete this video. She's not supposed to be here, y'all. She's not supposed to be here. It's going to totally mess up my numbers. I need to delete the video. Help! 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 Hold on, let me go to this. Oh my gosh! No, we have to get rid of her. She's only a 2-minute video. That's going to totally kill the analytics. Help! YouTube is crazy like that. I need to delete. Delete. How do we do this? I can't do this from here. What's the point of this app? Everyone listens to you, Matty. Shh, don't listen to me. Okay. Okay, y'all, we did it. Only 200 views. Now, if YouTube drops $300 from 200 views I just removed out of nowhere, they are against me. They're against me. I think we hit the 95, and I missed it. I'm so sorry. I saw 96 at one point to the 95. Crap on a spatch. We can get to the 100. We're almost there, but 95 likes is amazing, and I appreciate you so much for tuning in. And for everybody tipping me down, I'm feeling a lot better and feeling much safer for this trip, as well as coming home and, not being a horrible moment in my life and history as well. Because when I get home, I immediately have to go to the vet. We got to take Mamo-chan to the vet. He's got to get his last vaccinations of the year. And I got to get that video ready. Speaking of which, I haven't forgot about Germany for my Patreon folks. Some shows had to end for me, and I had to get my breath back to want to share and record things. So I totally plan on watching Germany. I'm glad I haven't seen every spoiler. So there are moments I'm going to actually be like, oh, that's amazing. I didn't know this person's track record was this way. So I'm actively making sure I'm not spoiled for Germany. So that way the people on my Patreon can get a full interactive experience over the show. And the same thing for Drag Race Brazil. Because like I said, I've had to move on from that show, but I am going to talk about it on the channel through live streams where it's like Drag Race chat. I'm going to go through these episodes, but I have to really protect my channel with the way they're not giving me any love when I talk about those international series. However, Patreon folks, you're going to get the full show. I'll be doing my reaction review inside of it. Shout out to Patreon for giving me that space and place. They have really been saving my ass. So everybody that tunes into my Patreon, whoo, y'all have really been saving me. So I from the bottom of my heart, if I haven't said on my Patreon, because there's a video coming soon for that, thank you. Because it's been madness over here. It has been madness. I don't know what is going on. And at one point I was like, girl, do I stop? Does this mean that this is the day? Is this the curse that lady left on me? What am I supposed to do here? So I don't know, but we're going to keep on fighting, babies, because I love what I do. This is a great job, regardless of what people say. Go get a job. No, you start a channel and make this a job. I'm going to start answering that way now. Get a job. This is a job, baby. Would you like to start this and see if it's going to be a job for you too? You want to put the work in? Because it's work. Regardless of me going live and talking to you, you already know the rest of my videos. This is just me doing this for fun and also wanting to talk to you and spend some time with you today. Y'all have seen my stuff. I've been doing this for years, baby. Don't piss in my cereal and call it motherfucking Captain Crunch, because this is not the taste you can see. I gave 4 commercials there. I'm just saying, like, please, please. And the girls know, like, you could be mad. That's fine. It's a lovely Sunday for that. But I'm choosing God, and I'm choosing my friends. I'm choosing my blood family. I'm choosing my internet family before anybody else. And that's on everything, okay? I choose y'all. Germany is eating the girls up. Brazil is up there because Brazil is giving. Mexico was kind of interesting. España, I love España. I just didn't like this past season. I loved Drag Race España. I just really hate this last season. I think I'm going to put up what's to come in the future poll to see what y'all are more interested in. I think UK versus the World 2, Global All-Stars. I could actually put Canada's Drag Race on there now because that's about to be here on the 16th. And then, of course, season 16. Crash! Thank you for the super chat. That's lame. Don't fault me. I thought that was fun. Your Patreon videos stay on my TV when I'm cooking dinner. That's my new habit. Because, like, Crash, low-key, aren't I in your home when you're, like, watching the Patreon video? Because, like, we're on the couch. You can see the TV with me. It's like almost as if you were in the kitchen and you're just looking at me from the kitchen, but you can see the TV in the mirror. And you're like, oh, we're watching the show together. Because what am I doing? I'm literally looking at the camera and be like, girl, are you watching this? And then sometimes I'm like, okay, pause. We have to talk about this moment. Or I'm just talking through it because there's nothing happening. I'm like, okay, bitch, what is she saying? Oh, yeah. It's scary. Like you're sitting in That's what I wanted my Patreon and my reactions to be like. That's why I don't like those super cuts where it's like, here's a 10-minute reaction of the video. I'm like, that's not a react. I mean, it is a reaction, but it's so that we don't really get the episode. And I want to get the episode. So luckily we can do that. It took me a few Patreon episodes to realize I could play the video as you watch. You learn that, right? My skips are very direct. Like you would know where my skips and where my edits are going to be because of the fact that I'm like, if it really didn't need to be in the show, you will see me immediately edit it out. Because sometimes with Drag Race, they really just put shit in there. And it's like, girl, this is filler. We don't, who needs this? Oh, Joyce, the OG Insta Lives. There are 96 people in the chat. There are 100 likes. If 4 more people pop up in this chat, we have hit another number. We've hit another number. We used to watch the Drag Race episodes live together on Instagram. And unfortunately, it was around the time that Meta happened when that really stopped because they were already acquiring Instagram. And they would, we would be in the middle of the live. And then all of a sudden, boop, and you get a nice little, we picked up that you're streaming something, and the more you do this, the more chances we have to like lock your account. So I had to like find ways around it. Yeah, it just got really bad. It got really bad. But we used to be able to do it so much. Like we got away with so many seasons of watching it together. That was like the thing. Like, okay, tune in on this night, y'all. We're watching it live with Maddie. And if you didn't catch it live, you just didn't catch it. Because we would be watching it in real time. We weren't watching it like the recorded version. We were watching it like as the episode premiered in time, like a premiere party at like a club or something like that. So yeah, I love that. Those were the good old days. Those were the days. Oh. Hold on. Ooh. My teeth are getting sensitive. Hold on, y'all. Oh, wait. Get some chapstick going here. Get your lip. When I talk too much. When I talk too much, my lips get mad dry. So like I have to remind myself that after an hour of speaking, if you haven't applied chapstick, you gonna give crust. And I need you to get it together, brother, because everybody gonna be looking at you crazy. Okay. So I have to remind myself to like Matt remoisture. But I found out I have to get my wisdom teeth taken out. Who has had their wisdom teeth out? Help me. I'm nervous and I'm super scared. When my brother got his wisdom teeth taken out when he was like 15, he cried all night long. He cried all night long, y'all. I am freaking out, but I am going to document the experience. My friend was like, this would be an excellent content for your channel. I was like, can you imagine? I have to go live like the day after surgery. That would be a cack. All right, y'all. The poll is ending. Drag Race Germany is the winner of this end of it here. So we have season 15 that won the first poll. Drag Race Germany won the second poll. Here is the moneymaker, y'all. Here we go. Drag Race season 15. Okay. Here's the final. Let's start that poll up. Season 15 or Drag Race Germany. 10 minutes. Let's get those numbers in and let's see what everybody has to say. The way you deliver these goosebumps quiver. I am including the new version of season 15 that didn't have all the edits. Yeah, I personally like have not had to get that kind of extensive work done with my teeth before, but since I've really been very active in getting everything together and doing like a whole lot of stuff, they told me they were like, you have a cavity and it's in this back tooth that's literally right there where the wisdom tooth is. But because it's close, they don't want it to be impacted. And it's important because if they go in there and try to work on it and they mess up, then it's going to be, you know, excuse me, dry throat. But she was like, oh, we just need to go ahead and get them. And then they're telling me this one up top and this one on the bottom. And then they're like, oh, we might as well get the other one out. And I was just like, oh my God, what is about to happen, God? And so I was told I'm going to be down for a couple of days. So if I have to film anything, 102, 102. Ow, we didn't screenshot it. Oh my God. Ow. We had 102 people here with 102 likes. We had it for a second. I was talking. No. We almost had it. We did. We had 102, 102. That was so cool. That was so cool. Like, yay. But yeah, I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm gonna probably document the whole scenario and situation and see what it's giving. And yeah, so I don't know. I'm so nervous though. Let me read some of y'all's comments here. I want to get y'all into it. Get into the groove. I got mine. Hey, Stephanie, I got mine out at like 14. I think it was painful in the first 3 days, but after that, it gets better. Plus, sometimes you get yellow purple bruising on your jaw area for a bit. Wow. I have 3 wisdom teeth and I'm still in denial. Oh my God. It's cool. They have good drugs nowadays. I'm worried more about what's it called with like socket, like something rot sock or something like that when you have that like space in the back and if food gets in it, it can cause like an infection. And I'm mostly concerned about that. Um, Ensure was food of choice. Oh my God, how many teeth are 3? Keyboard ASMR. The worst part is dry sockets. There we go. You have to make sure you clean out the holes it leaves behind or it will taste terrible. I still remember the taste, but they close up soon enough. Oh, I missed the last poll. I would have picked Germany. I had to bust out the Vicodin. Oh my goodness. Do not skip getting the meds they prescribe for you, thinking it won't hurt at all. 12 hours later is when it hits like Solange did, Jay. It seems damn. Oh my God, that's insane. Thanks to the panel for encouraging me to see the extended version of season 15. Absolutely. 102 again. 102 again. 102, 102, 102. Boom, 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 boom. Matty dance. Boom, 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 boom. The views match the likes. 102 people, 102 likes. This is the song. It's not Gola Gola Island. What am I doing? Thank you for my original music. I'm amazing. So season 15, 79% to 21. I mean, the way you deliver these goosebumps, I quiver. It's about to erupt. And we're all the way down. All the way down. Ooh, I want to let y'all know. We're going to go ahead and end it. It's clear. Season 15 is that girl. I will be back in time for the Dragula review on Tuesday evening with Dooley. So please do not worry about that. When I get home, immediately I'll be going straight to work. I'll be filming my reaction for Dragula and then getting my screenshots for Dragula and all that kind of jazz. I will then take my nap. And then when I wake up, it'll be time for me and Julie to do the review. I'm going to ask for time for the baddies reaction. Yeah. I'm not leaving yet. I got another 24 minutes. I said I was going to do 90 minutes. So we're still there. We're still there. Yeah. So we'll be in a good, we'll still be good for Dragula. Do not worry. Isn't that crazy? Doing the LA thing, the premiere party, like 24-hour turnaround time, come right back home and get right back to work. DW, but when do we get the after psych review? So what I'm gonna do is because there's a ball that's gonna happen, a little mini ball that they're going to be doing. They got Lolita Leopard, and like a couple of these other legendary people I'm excited to see like fully performing and all that, right? I'll be trying to take as many videos as possible and pictures too. There are a couple of queens from the show, like Drag Race. Like I saw Taste is on the list, and Mo Hart, Mayhem Miller, Lala Ree. I saw we're going to be there, but you never know until we get there, right? But I just want to, see if I can get pictures with everybody and like take, of course, the full of it in and talk to the people. Like not necessarily do like interviews because they asked me to do the pink carpet. They talked about like, Matt, if you want to do it, you can do it. And I was like, okay. But then I thought about it like, I'm not going to have enough time to get my camera equipment and everything that I did for DragCon immediately, because every time I did DragCon interviews, it took me a very I had to like set things up in advance. And when shit like hit the fan one time, I had to like have my ass covered, which I was very, very thankful and lucky to have people who were really not trying to like spit in my face that day to help me out. Right. So honestly, it's always works itself out. But I told myself no, to be honest, because it's a 24-hour turnaround. And I'm already like stressing about this. I want to just go there and just celebrate and be in the moment with them and just absorb the love they're going to receive and that they deserve. And like, honestly, like to kind of take a little bit of that for myself to be like, I can do this too. Because it's about all of us, you know what I mean? And of course, networking and doing that time. So I just want to present my best self at this function and be able to talk to folks and them know, like, I'm not just the guy behind the camera. I'm also the guy in your face. That's stupid. That would be such a quote to put on Drag Race. I'm not just the guy behind the camera. I'm the guy who's also in your face. I'm sorry. I am tickled by that one. You could miss me if you hate it, but I am tickled by that one. I think I need that on a t-shirt. I'm not just the guy behind the camera. Also the one in your face. Thanks for tuning in. Hit the like button if you will. Hit the like button if you dare. And drop a tippy poo in my jar. It certainly helps me with my travel journey tomorrow. And of course, coming back and not being in a full help, the world is over for me kind of moment. But only if you want to not flipping necessary. And if you're like, Matt, I want something out of this. My Patreon, $1 child. Get over there. 400 videos. Enjoy yourself. Lots of shows. See? There are options. And a cameo quote. Wow. all of that. So thanks for tuning in. Let's do another poll. Mm-hmm. Is this going to be messy? It's going to be messy. Oh my God, where is it? Do you know where that laugh is from? Tell me you know where that laugh is from. It's from a cartoon on Cartoon. It's from a cartoon on Cartoon Network that I don't want to say the name of. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hee, 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 hee. It's really specific. So if somebody gets it, we're bonded. We're bonded. If you know exactly what cartoon, it's very, very, it's, you would only hear that laugh in one episode. It was a specific episode. No, 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 no. It's a newer cartoon. It's a newer cartoon. I've talked about how much I like it before because the characters are relatable. Da, 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 da. But there's like a game that they're playing, and it's a Jinx game. That's all I'm going to give you. They're playing a game of Jinx. And one of the people who is not so nice after you think there's an issue, ha 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 ha, hoo hoo hoo, hee hee hee. I gotta do voice work, man. Ha ha ha, hoo hoo, hee hee. No, no, not Adventure Time, not Gumball. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, I'm gonna get these questions here. I don't know. I'm gonna just say some random people. No one's getting it. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. Oh, Leviathan. Yes, it's Craig of the Creek. Thank you. It's Craig of the Creek. If you've never watched that show and you have HBO Max, I highly recommend it. It's really cute and adorable, and some of the episodes have very nice themes that are very related to kids, but also the adults that are watching it. Because when the adults start talking about their stories and they like, it's like a Craig episode, but he's talking to his mom and it like goes into her history and stuff. It's like, oh, it gets really interesting. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. I like the first season too. This newest season's been pretty good. I haven't seen the spinoff yet, but I want to because Jessica's one of the best characters I've had on there. I'm trying to base this off of what I think is going to happen or what I feel took place in the rankings. Probably spelled it wrong. I probably spelled it wrong, but whatever. Who's next to go on Dragula season 5? This is a random amount. I can only put 4 people. Satana, Cynthia Doll, Fantasia Gaga, or Anaphylactic. Y'all, I had a whitehead here and I got a little too aggressive. I hate that. It's like I can see it and I'm like, oh, I can just easily pop that sucker. No, bitch. No, bitch. She left me damaged. So I'm gonna have to be painted tomorrow. Damage. I was thinking of wearing my glasses too. I don't know why I wanted to. With my hair swooped over. I don't know why. I have some Maybelline right now that I kind of use as a concealer for the eyes, but I like also use it for like touch-ups. But my friend has like some professional makeup that I left that I was using as Pisa back at the place, so I gotta like go for it. Yeah, I was planning on trying to like do an eye. I was definitely gonna be doing some YouTube tutorials and practicing my eye for like the first 4 hours prior to this event because I did want to come different. I just want to do something different. I want to do something different. I had that one crash. I know exactly the one that you're talking about. It's really good for when you have like white heads and black heads too. And you want to like cover it and conceal and then also get rid of it. Neutrogena has one too, but I don't know if they sell that pen anymore. They used to have a pen that does it. And I don't know what happened. It was so good. I love that pen. They just got rid of it for some reason. It was kind of lame. Kind of lame. Yeah, we're definitely going to go looking like a sissy that site premiere. I'm definitely not going to go in there like butch masculine of the masculine butchiness. That's not the name of the event. Sissy that psych. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go on theme because that's the right thing to do. And then yes, that is the right. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. I'm so mad I didn't go to the corner store today. I am hungry though. I'm on this diet has been killing me. It has not been killing me, but this diet has been. Oh my god! I think losing 13 pounds isn't easy, but Jesus Christ, like, can I just like breathe in air and then all of a sudden I'm like the weight I want to be? Like, oh my god, I flipping hated it because what I did is I started cutting out dairy. A lot of y'all don't know I was like a milk and cookies kind of guy, and also like I love drinking milk, and I had to stop doing that for a couple of weeks, and it really has changed even how my mind. Yeah, I kind of have a better attitude without drinking milk, to be honest with you. And even cheese, I've been light on. Like if I do eat cheese, it's because I specifically made it like a quesadilla or something that needed to have cheese in it. But if I don't need cheese, I don't eat cheese. What is the other thing I did? Oh, juice is now a, it's a rarity. I will have one thing of juice in the fridge. And then what I do with the juice now is I cut it with water. So instead, if I have like a light juice that already is like sugar free, I still will put a little bit of water in it. And this is something my aunt told me how to do because my diabetes runs in my family, right? And I told you I was pre-diabetic last year, and I'm now no longer diabetic. So I'm trying to like be good at this. So if I do get any juice that has sugar in it, I only pour like half of it in there, and then the other half I do is water so I can dilute it. Do you meal prep? I need to. This is what I wanted to do when I got back from LA. I wanted to start like getting my like let me make this meal that's going to last me like 4 to 5 days bit number versus the way I've been shopping, which is I'm shopping for the day. And then it lately has been like for 3 days. So I'll get like shredded chicken, I'll get like a corn tortilla because it's much more easier to digest and it's better for you. And then I'll make sure to have like a vegetable to go with it, and then drinking water. That has been really tough to do. Drinking water. That's silly to say, but that's like the truth. Like sometimes I'm so used to having like some juice or some sugar like with my food, but now it's like I have to have water. I must drink water with my food. It makes me appreciate the food more, to be honest with you. It kind of does, yeah, because I'm not looking for juice to be like, help, save me from this. It's no, let me look at the food for the taste and the flavor. But lots of water and of course me doing like my mini like workouts. I have like resistance bands. Are they over here? No, it's in the closet. I have like a resistance band that I use, and I do a lot of sit-ups, push-ups, planks, squats, fire hydrant leg lifts, all that kind of stuff to like get my body in shape. And of course, yeah, all that. So, and also no potatoes. If I have a potato, it needs to be air fried. It can't be like it sat in grease and was created that way. The creation of the potato cannot be air fried. I mean, excuse me, cannot be in grease. It must be air fried or baked. That's the only way I'll eat a potato. It's really, I'm a potato guy. I love every version of how you can make a potato. And if you're making mashed potatoes, I need to be chunky mashed potatoes. I don't like mashed potatoes that are just like, like it's just mashed and it's like, yeah, that's it. Like, no, I want a little chunky mashed potato-y moment. And I want like the skin of the potatoes like in there too. Like I love tasting that skin. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm weird for it, but I love it. Ooh, a roasted potato moment. Oh my God, with some olive oil and some like seasoning. Hold on a second. Let me make sure this is my. I don't know if that's. Hold on. Sorry, I heard like loud noises. Just my neighbor walking into this place. I never met a potato I didn't like. That's hilarious. See, now I want a burger with fries. See, now I want a burger with fries, but I can't have a burger tonight. I can have a burger after this trip. I have to make it back home for me to have a burger. So yeah, my bad. I'll have no beef until after the trip because beef will sit in your tummy for like forever. So if I get anything tonight, it needs to be not beef. I have tried Beyond Meat. It's pretty good. But I also found out that it also has like a lot of stuff in Beyond Meat too. It's really not actually the healthiest thing ever. It's really not. Yeah, I stopped eating beef for a while at one point, but then I got back into it recently. Just for burgers. I love a beef burger. Oh my God, heaven on earth. A medium, do you hear me? This is Maddie's burger order. Medium well done. I just want a little pink. I don't want it to be bleeding. I don't want it to be soggy. I just want a little pink in the middle. Medium well. Crisp on the outside, a little pink on the inside. I need cheese. It could be any kind of cheese, to be honest with you, and maybe 2 slices because I love cheese on a burger. Leaf lettuce, not shredded lettuce. Shredded lettuce doesn't belong in anything. Shredded lettuce is disgusting. I hate shredded lettuce. There, I said it. Like maybe a taco for shredded lettuce, but not in a burger. And I hate when McDonald's stopped using leaf lettuce. I think they were like losing out on produce, so that's why they went to the shredded. It's easier, but my God, it does not taste the same. I want the leaf lettuce on that bitch. I want 3 pickles, and them 3 pickles better be sour, baby. Sour. I don't want a sweet pickle. I don't like the butter pickles. Shout out to my mom, may she rest in peace. My mama was a pickle lady. She wanted the butter ones. She wanted the sweet pickle. She wanted the spicy pickle. She wanted the pickle and putting the peppermint in the center of the pickle and just suck that sucker. I couldn't get into that. I have tried a peppermint in a pickle before, which is it's actually pretty. It's kind of a weird taste. It's kind of cool, but for me, it was always the sour hamburger dill chip pickles. You know, the Vlasics that you could get? Oh my God. A hamburger dill pickle. Mwah, mwah, mwah. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. I tried pickles from the jar, but the pickle juice ruined it for me. Yeah, you don't have the juice, you just have the pickle. And you have to have a fork. Because me and my sister used to do that. We have a fork and we go from the jar and we just like stick it in there and go. Pickle with the nowelator? Who said that? That sounds interesting. There's this thing, pickle with the now and later in the middle. Really? There's this thing where something about the sour and sweet together, it goes really, 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 really well. And then there's these gas station pickles that you can get sometime. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Maddie, do you know there are ads popping up on my phone while you were talking? I am fully aware. One of the reasons why I'm doing this live on YouTube directly versus StreamYard, y'all, is I'm trying to test this. I'm trying to test it, and I'm trying to see if it is me or if it is how the format is working with the program, because we've had a great conversation today. We haven't like swore or done anything crazy, right? And it's just been me talking. So I'm trying to just see like how this is sort of like operating. Yeah, I can. But I think large is safer because medium can be tight sometimes. I'm hungry. Crash. Thank you for the super chat. No shade. I paid the money for YouTube Premium. Yeah. Well, I'm always appreciative of that, because if you have YouTube Premium, then I get paid for you watching this. Because that's the thing. If you don't get the ads, then you just tuning in is like a check. It's like 5 cents. Maybe $1.25, but yeah. Joyce, do this. Like close out the live and then come back in and then tell me what happens. Because whenever I do it on my phone and I'm like coming back in, I'm like, oh my God, it keeps showing an ad. That's crazy. Yeah, if you're on YouTube Premium and you're a subscriber of mine and you tune in, you interacting with me is actually like you're fine. Like, I get paid in some sort of way from premium people, and there's even like a graph that shows me how many premium members of YouTube are following and watching and who tunes in and this, that, and the other, like all that kind of stuff, right? Maddie, can I just say I enjoyed the switch up of just chatting with you in the Ram Pack? Well, the thing is, I used to do this like on Instagram, but in reality, why? Because in reality, like we could like have our conversations here and then do everything else like that. So there's just really no point in here, right? Plus, I also, um, you know, plus, what's sort of looking for here? Maybe I'm not looking for any words. Oh, what's going on? Hi, I'm Manny watching on TV, but also on my phone, so I can be in the chat. There are no ads on there. Okay, it's no worries, because for some people it comes in or not, but works really cool. Instagram stresses me out so bad. Yeah, and also Instagram to me, I don't like where it's going. It's trying too hard to be like a bunch of things, and I'm like, why? It's so unnecessary. Everyone thinks that Satana is going to be the first one out. Interesting. I'm telling you now, um, yeah, Marshmallow Man is coming back. I bet you money. I bet you money. I bet you money. The next episode's gonna be, bitch, you thought I was dead. Oh, that's not fair. What's this about? And then all of a sudden their entire like run on Dracula is gonna be the redemption story. I bet you fucking money. Because she was like Jax, excuse me, I call her Jax. What the fuck? JK was interesting and like very much a narrator in their own kind of way with the way they talked, and you could totally perceive the energy. So I'm like, there's no way you should send them home. That's stupid. You shouldn't send them home. That's stupid. That wouldn't make any sense. Come on, it's season 5. Like, give the bitch a chance. That's kind of how it feels. But yeesh, yeeth. Yeah, the promo showed her in like 4 different outfits in the laboratory. So it's like, yeah, Mama's gonna be there for a while. Anyhow, I wonder what the next determination challenge is gonna be, because if the first was bungee jumping at night, what else are they gonna do? Honey, I was bored with Satana Imani. Really? I mean, it's possible. That's kind of funny. It's possible. Oh, Devin. Kissy, kissy. Hope he's doing well. I got the hiccups. Oh my God. Mute, Matt, mute. Squeeze me. The way you deliver these goosebumps, I shiver. It's like really settling in now. Okay, y'all, listen. I had a good time today. I hope you had a good time with me too. We did some polls. We had some live chats. We got to talk with each other live. It's a little bit different than the StreamYard. I didn't get to highlight everything that I wanted to, but I was totally in the chat. Super chats were given the time and necessary, given that they were. Tips that all came through. I certainly appreciate you. The 122 likes for this video. Thank you so much. I don't know what the dislikes are because I don't focus on that, but like, I appreciate it. Thank you for coming to not only a fundraiser for this trip, but the start of a new series where, again, it's not going to be like I need a fundraiser, not that, but just live chat. Just, what are you doing? How you doing? Sit over here. Let's talk. It's been a minute. Let's not even having to do with Drag Race. We can talk about Drag Race, but if you want to talk about something else, this is what it is. This is that time. Because one thing I recognized with my friend the other day is that I do talk about everything, and I do like to be involved in almost every kind of conversation possible. And I purposely look for these talking points so that I can always be in them, because I want to know what's happening in the world, and that's why I'm always looking out my window. We're gonna take polls next time I do this for like not this upcoming panel, but like for the next show. And I'm wondering to myself if I go on, if I somehow pull up the live chat for the panel next week, if I can do these polls again with the panel. But I'm thinking of like just for the like, you know, just Maddie's. Like we do like questions, we do polls, y'all do Q&As. I think also we're gonna do some memberships for the Just Maddie show. Like I don't want it to really apply to the other shows because we've been doing those forever. But for Just Maddie's, I feel like we could do a membership kind of thingy there, and then y'all can be more involved, and we can do we can get like because my friend told me he can help me with graphics for like the stickers and shit, and I wouldn't do it for more than $1. If I do my Patreon for $1, I'm not doing this for like, you know what I mean? It would only make sense to make it the same. So it'd be like $1, like a little membership thingy just to get like extra stickers and stuff for the Just Maddies. Because of course it's Matty Rants and reviews, whatever, and then people pop through, and then there's a panel. But the Just Maddie shows is literally nothing to do with Drag Race. We can talk about it, but it's really everything and anything and around the world, whatever you want to talk about. I'm here for you and listen. And if it's also like we got somebody in the chat who needs some help, like y'all, I'm going through something right now. We as a community stop what we're doing and we help and we give our resources of what we know and what is available. And we're here to uplift. We're also here to shade and have fun too, but that's not the full bit. We're here more for the girl. What are you doing? Boy, what's going on? They, them, there. What's happening? What's going on with you today? You feeling bad? Fuck all that. Let's go. Let's have a good day. Let's talk about whatever you want to talk about. Beach. Okay. Y'all, thank you for listening to me. I'm literally about to be on a plane in like less than 10, 11 hours. So please give me the strength to get some rest. Also, send my love and send some love to Mamu-chan that he will be just fine while he waits for Daddy to come home. And of course, yeah, I waits for Dad to come home because you know he's gonna have someone stop by. But I'm still I don't like leaving him. I'm still a new fur parent, and this is a lot for me to take in. So I'm having a lot of guilt and anxiety walking out that door and then coming back the next day and not being like my baby, like oh my god, like I it's killing me a little bit. I'm like, oh. I'm worried. I don't want to leave my baby alone. Oh my god. I know. I need to go. It's a quick. I'm turning right back around, but I don't like leaving him by himself. It's my baby. Don't worry, Maddie. I leave my cats for 3 days max now. I was definitely scared the first time because what I found out. My friend told me he's like Matt. Normally, when you're gone, like he will just be doing his own thing. And I'm like, what's that? Probably sitting at the window, probably eating, probably doing whatever. I know I'm gonna leave the TV on the nature channel in the bedroom for him because he likes sitting on the bed and watching the nature stuff. He doesn't jump at that TV. So I was gonna leave that on so he can like, you know, hear some words and stuff like that. And he can listen to the animal sounds where he kind of gets really comfortable. So he'll be fine. Should be fine. And then after that, all the stuff. So thanks again for tuning in. MattyRants. Shake that booty. Thanks again for tuning in, everybody. I appreciate y'all so very much. Hit that like button before you walk out that door. And I will see you Tuesday evening with Dooley for the Dragula Season 5, Episode 2 review. I love y'all down. Until the next time.